Greetings everyone, my name is Angela Ortega and I was born and raised in El Chuco. Today I will be reviewing the Chicano film Zoot Suit, directed by Luis Valdez. Universal Pictures released the film Zoot Suit. It is a film created based off the true events of the 1942 Sleepy Lagoon murder of Jose Diaz. Originally, it was a Broadway musical that debuted in 1979. Screenplay writer Luis Valdez decided to work with producer Peter Burrell to release the film in 1981. This film features actors like Chicano icon James Edward Olmos. He was born and raised in East LA. He is featured in many Chicano films, some also discussed in this course, like Selena and Stand and Deliver. In this film, he plays El Pachuco, the narrator. I also like to see him as the angel or the devil on your shoulder. The leading ladies of this film include Rose Portillo as Dela. She plays the Square, the new Wisa of Hank Reina. Lupe Ontiveros plays Dolores Reina, which is Henry Reina's jefita, or his mom. Fun fact about Lupe, she was born in El Paso. Other actors include Daniel Valdez, brother of director Luis Valdez. Daniel plays the main character, Henry Reina, aka Hank. He was portrayed to be the gang leader of 38th Street and was inspired by the actual Zoot Suiter Hank Levas. This film is about a young first-generation Mexican-American adolescent, Hank Reina. He is getting ready to leave the barrio and start a promising new life in the Navy. He is trying to avoid the temptations of the street life of fast women, gang violence, and he finds himself a goody two-shoes, a Square, his new girlfriend, Dela. He was out one evening alone with her, and they decided to go check out a party at the Sleepy Lagoon, where it turned out another gang had terrorized the party, so when Hank showed up, they confused him and beat him up. This made him very angry and he went and got his gang. They went back and had a fight with these at this party. And then it turned out that they were all wrongfully convicted of murder without a fair trial just because of their race and their fashion. They were stereotyped and their story was not believed. In the end, a few individuals did help and they fought for his rights and the friends' rights, and they did get released from jail, so there was a happy ending. To touch more on the music and dance element, I noticed in the intro song, it pays homage to El Paso. As many believe, the word Pachuco originated here in El Paso, Texas. It also features different songs like Marijuana Boogie and Handball. Handball is a sport that is still played to this day. There are many facilities that offer this recreational sport throughout El Paso, and I am most familiar with this as I grew up in the Lower Valley and San Elizario area, where handball can be seen being played on the streets. They also featured dance, swing dance, and rumba. As many are also familiar if you are in this area, dance is a huge part of the Chicano culture. From a Chicano's perspective, El Pachuco was telling the story, and I feel that he had every right to because he embodied the community as a whole during the Zoot Suit riot. Other notable symbolism that I saw was the lack of women's rights. When Dela took the stand, She didn't commit any crimes, but somehow they still punished her and put her in boarding school not only because she was Mexican, but because she was a woman and had no say. There was also symbolism of Catholic relics. In the home, I saw that they had several Jesus statues and pictures. I also saw that all of the pachucos were wearing crosses, and the mother had the Virgen de Guadalupe on her necklace. This is very big in movies. I noticed that they always depict Mexicans or Chicanos as Catholics, and even though the majority might be, this is a stereotype because, of course, not all Chicanos are Catholic. In Hollywood, Chicanos are often stereotyped for the following: violence, machismo culture, drugs, and gangs. This movie depicted all of these stereotypes. There was marijuana and alcohol. There was the 38th Street Gang and the Rafas, I believe. There was violence, not only gang violence, but community violence due to the racial profiling of the Zoot Suiters. So the military and servicemen were beating up these individuals just because of the way they looked. There was also machismo culture. You could see that very apparent in the household where Hank's jefe was demanding his food and his alcohol from his lady. Well, this concludes my film review. I hope you enjoyed my take on the 1981 drama, Zoot Suit. Thank you.
No, vamos al bolo,